since it is already time,
Okay. Nara.
it's 3:30 p.m. So let's start our class. Okay, before we proceed to our class for today, let us all have a prayer first. So, can I request Miss April please lead the prayer? Miss April Morales.
Amen.
Okay, thank you, Miss April. Amen. So, are you now ready, class? Are you now ready to lesson? Okay, class monitor, Miss Analikun Kun, who is absent for today. Okay, very good. So, before we proceed to our class, let us all have first, let us read the house rules. So we have our house rules and the word is bobo. So letter B stands for be attentive. So what is be attentive again, Miss Konkon? Okay, very good. Thank you so much for that. And letter O, open your microphone if your name is called. So if we called you as we called you as a participant, so you need to open your cam or your microphone to participate. And if we not called you, so please observe a kaning silence para magkasinabtan na ita. So next letter is letter B or be vigilant. So any idea and letter B being be vigilant, Miss Balbuena? Bustamante. Or anyone? Huh? Pardon? Okay, very good. So let's proceed to the last letter, letter O, or observe silence. So we already know what is observe silence, diba? Since we are in asynchronous way of learning, so let us all close our camera and microphone to avoid noise. So next. Okay, that was our house rule. So very good, class. And can I expect that rules from you, class? Okay, let us all bobo as we go along with our lesson for today. So be attentive. O, open your microphone. Be vigilant, and O is observe silence. So are we clear? Okay, so now who can give me a short recap about what we have tackled last meeting? Anyone? What have we tackled last meeting?
Elements of drama.
Okay, very good. We tackled yesterday about element of drama. For a while. Thank you for that, Miss Vilaxe. So let us all proceed to our objectives. Help me to attain these objectives, class, okay? So at the end of the discussion, you are expected to 1. Obtain an in-depth knowledge about idiomatic expressions. 2. Choose the letter of the best correct answer in the given quiz. And 3. Present a drawing, dialogue, poem, and song considering the use given idiomatic expressions. So, are you all ready, class, to attain that objectives?
Anyone?
Okay, very good. So, before we proceed to our formal discussion, let us have first an activity. This activity called Guess Me If You Can. So, are you all ready to participate, class?
Yes, ma'am.
So, here's the instruction. You will be identifying the element of the story described in the following items that will be flashed on screen. Each group will be given 2 minutes only to do the task. Hmm?
Explain.
Wait lang. So, those who get the sad face emoji will be the group 1. So, you see the emoji, class? The sad face on the left side?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so that will be our group 1. And group 2 will be the happy face. So, did you get the instructions, class?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. So, please access the link in the in-call messages for our activity. I will be posting the link later for a while in our in-call messages.
Ikaw mag-send.
Ako mag-send.
Ina, just wait a minute. Just wait.
Just wait a minute for a while lang, class, ha? Ay, dili. Wako nakasunod. Close ang
Ako na lang. Isend mo sa ako, ah. Gusto mo ako na po makasunod.
Ako, nakasunod.
Isend ako sa imo, ha. Ina, for a while, for a while. Uy.
Tunod.
Just a minute, class, ha? Kay... So, while we are waiting to our link, how's your day? Ay, naana ang link. So, can you please access the link for our activity? That activity represent 1 point each number. Just tell me if nakasulod na, ha?
Ina, nakasunod na.
Hindi, mami. Kita ko na nag-send. Mami.
Sige na. Huwag man eh. ka di na mo.
Okay, can you please read the statement, Miss Morales?
Bring your umbrella. It's raining cats and dogs out there.
So, what have you come up in your mind as you read this statement, or any idea? What is your answer? Or any exaggerated words or phrases that represent in that image? Or just rely on the image we've shown? What have you see?
It's raining, Mom.
Okay. You got the correct answer. Very good. You have 1 point. The answer is very hard rain. So, who wants to participate next? Can you please raise your hand? Wala, I will call you randomly. Okay, Miss Konkon. What have you observed on the picture? Miss Konkon? Wala? Okay, I will read the phrases. He's been down in the dumps lately. So what is your interpretation based on the picture?
He's very sad, Mom.
Okay,
Lately.
very good. Let's see the answer. Sad or depressed? You get the correct answer. Okay, next. Who wants to volunteer? Anyone? Miss Balbuena. The statement or the phrase represent on that image is it's Greek to me. Okay, I will answer na lang the activity. Next. So the answer is I don't understand. So, thank you for that thank you for your participation, class. So, I hope you have the hint on what was our topic or what are we going to tackle for today. So, the discussion will be discussed by Miss Vilaxe, one of my co-student teacher. Okay, Miss Vilaxe, the stage is yours.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. I am your student teacher for today, and I am Miss Leia May Velaxe. So let's continue. Let's proceed to our discussion for this afternoon. Okay, but before that, let's define what is idiom first. Okay, The term idiom refers to a set expression or a phrase comprising two or more words. An interesting fact regarding the device is that the expression is not interpreted literally. The phrase is understood to mean something quiet, different from what individual words of the phrase would imply. Alternatively, it can be said that the phrase is interpreted in a figurative sense. Furthermore, idioms vary in different cultures and countries. So, why do we have they? Okay, next slide, please. So, why do we have they? Okay, actually, no one really knows why they exist or where they all began, but every culture seems to have their own idioms or expressions. The English language has so many of them. Okay, idioms and culture. Every language has idioms, and they can be difficult to learn if you're not a native speaker of that language. If that language is your native language, then the best way or the best thing you can do is to have a conversation to a native speakers for you to be able to practice or to have more information to that specific idioms, or I mean you can ask them about phrases that you don't understand. Then since idioms are influenced by the culture, um you can learn the idioms of a language can be very interesting and enlightening. Okay, idioms should be used in a proper situations. They enrich our speech and increase our vocabulary as well. So the grammar and the vocabulary of the idioms are fixed, and if we change them, we lose the meaning of the idiom. Next, please. So I'll give you an example of an idiom's phrases, then its meaning. Like for example, one in a blue moon, or it means very rarely. So we are so, this phrase is very common naman sa ato, di ba? We can, I know nga nagakadunggan na ninyo nga phrase bisan asa once in a blue moon. So it means di ay nga very rarely, like that. Then second is here in your mouth, or it means anxious. Then cool as a cucumber, it means very calm. So you can say I am cool as a cucumber. So you're saying that I am very calm. Okay, next is cool your jets or calm down. You can say to your friend nga kanang naratol na siya. You can say Annalie, cool your jets. So you're saying is Annalie, calm down. Okay, then the last example is head in the clouds, which means living in a fantasy. So, di ba, panag sa pagka nang wala ta ginabuhat or gihigda-higdalan ta, gatanaw ta panag sa clouds kay kanang ma-feel na to nga ma-relax ta. So, it means nga kanang ga-daydream ta. Nga na, head and the clouds. Okay, next, please. So, there are, I guess, 4 types of idioms nga pwede nato gamiton, which is the body idioms, the number idioms, color idioms, and animal idioms. So I'll just give you one example each idioms. Okay, first let's have body idioms. Okay, keep an eye on. Okay, body idiom siya because you are using your eyes. So it means take care of or watch in order to protect. Okay, next please. Number idioms. We can say have 1/8, or it means a person is lightly drunk, or we can say feel like $1,000,000. So you mean to feel great or to feel well and healthy. So it is a very obvious man sa phrase nga feel like $1,000,000. So it means nga you're healthy or you are feel great. Kay di ba pag kanang daghan tay kwarto, syempre okay gid kaya tong paminaw. Happy kaayo tay nga na. Next, please. Color idioms. We can say to be and the red. Then you mean to be and depth. Or we can say pod nga kanang to see red, which means to be very angry, di ba? If makita nato sa kanang kasagaran jud nagakakita ko ni in mga cartoons nga mga salida sa cartoons nga once ang character is very angry na gid kayo siya is ginapakita jud nila literal jud nga namula na sa kasuko ang character. So mao na siya to see red, so it means very angry na kaayo ka. Next is animal idioms po. So pwede po mo gamit. Like for example, hold your horses. It means wait and be patient. So siguro tungod kay paspas kaayo ang horse mao na nga may kang hold your horses ingana, so dapat kabalo ta mo hulat og taas ang atong pasensya. Okay, I guess that's all for our topic for this afternoon. I hope you understand what is idiom expression, why do we have they, or I hope you've learned about idioms and culture and the four examples of idioms. So I'll give now to Miss Bayubay. So Miss Bayubay, the floor is all yours.
So thank you, Miss Vilaxe. I will be the one to I will be your one of the student teacher. So since Miss Vilaxe clearly discussed what is idiomatic expression is, let me ask you a question. Why there is a need for us to study the idiomatic expression? So, okay, Miss De Los Reyes, do you have any idea why there is need for us to study the idiomatic expression?
Yes, ma'am. Um, we need to study the idiomatic expression because learning idiomatic expression is increases the vocabulary and lexicon of the language learner, ma'am.
Okay, very good. So, we need to study the idiomatic expression to increase our vocabulary. And in order for us to enhance our critical thinking skills, it will improve our language interpretation, especially on the words or phrases that has a deep meaning. And if you have a mastery on interpreting the idioms, you will also mindful on the things around you because your thoughts and critical thinking will become more responsive. Are we clear, class? Any questions? Clarifications? So, none. Now that you have understood what idiomatic expression is, let us have an activity. So the link or the Google form will be sent in our chat box. So since the link has posted, did you access the link? Also, okay. So the activity will be make a haiku poetry 353 using the idiomatic expression. I will give you 10 minutes to do the activity. Are you done, class?
Yes,
Done na,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Since you have done to our activity, your activity will be record. So that's all. So Miss Kuwas will be the one to continue.
Okay, good afternoon, class. I am Ixrel Coas, one of your student teacher for today. Okay, for the continuation, we are here to the reinforcement. Okay, I have here three questions and I will call randomly to answer the following questions. Okay, Miss Concon, if you really understand the discussion, what is idiom?
Um, Usually we have that knowledge of idiom. Um, the common idioms nga atong nabalaan is based on the kanang English nga idiom pas anang berkaleg. But if we are going to look around us within our kanang kuandra dialect, so the common idioms para atong mas makuan yun masabtan is kanang mga expression nato like sa atong dialect nga Bisaya, mga natang samuka tapos or highs kakapoy mo na natong mga expression usually diri sa ato ang kuan sa ato ang dialect. Yes.
Okay, very good, Miss Concon. Okay, for the second question, why do we have they? Okay, I want to hear the idea of Miss De Los Reyes.
Yes, ma'am. As we all know, every culture tends to have their own idioms or expression. That's why the English language has so many.
Okay, good idea, Miss De Los Reyes. And for the third question, give me an example of color idioms. I want to hear your voice about this question, Miss Morales.
Yes, ma'am. A white flag, which means to surrender or give up.
Oh, brilliant idea, Miss Morales. Okay, for the next, we are here for generalization. What have you learned about our lesson for today? Okay, again, Miss Concon.
Um, Usually we have that knowledge of idiom. Um, the common idioms nga atong nabalaan is based on the kanang English nga idiom pas anang berkaleg. But if we are going to look around us within our kanang kuandra dialect, so the common idioms para atong mas makuan yun.
Okay, very good, Miss Concon. Miss Concon have many idea. Okay, next. Okay. We have a assignment. Okay, for the direction, research some local idiomatic expressions, provide the meaning and use it in a sentence. Write at least 5 of them. This is to be passed next meeting. Are we clear, class? Okay, very good.
So the last slide is so that's all for today, class. Our topic is about idiomatic expression. So thank you, class, for your participation. Okay, class, see you next meeting. Goodbye.